Who's a pretty boy then? Get him. Let's go. Hello everyone and welcome back to my series of videos about this year's visit to Lake Garda. This is part 2. Now what are we going to be up to today? Well, it's one of those days. Now look. Fresh biscuits baked in the morning by my host. What a wonderful start to the day. A little bit misty to start with, but it's soon brightened up.
Morning everyone. Now it's come to my attention I was a bit pissed last night. That won't be happening again tonight. Today I'm going to the Dolomites. It's only up the road, relatively speaking. I'm going to go through Pinzola first, which is a beautiful little mountain town. They had the Olympics there once. And then up to Madonna di Campiglio, which is gorgeous. So hopefully you're going to see a bit of different flora today, because we're on the Dolomitic limestone. So very, very, very exciting. I don't know if any of you have ever been to Garda before, but it really is the most wonderful place. There's these brilliant conifers that grow everywhere. There's olives, there's walnuts, there's hazelnuts, there's lemons. The lake itself is huge. It's like a sea. There's beaches. The architecture is wonderful. There's all little tiled roofs. It really is the most wonderful place. It's like heaven, I imagine. I've never been to heaven. Oh, heaven is a place on earth. Oh, figs. I forgot to mention figs. Figs grow here as well. Can't beat a fresh fig. You know, often when I go travelling and stuff, I think, oh yeah, this is nice, but you know what, I couldn't live here. But I've got to say, when you come to Garda, it's maybe the first place I've ever thought, you know what, yeah, I could live here. It's just stunning. And we look at the architecture and these wonderful conifers, and look at that huge agave. Can you see it there on the left, hanging out the wall? I mean, that's colossal. Pace, indeed. Peace, that means. Look at it, so beautiful. It's a treat, just, you know, just driving through it, just driving around it. I could really do with a better car, like I can see myself driving around in a Ferrari around Lake Garda. Yeah, I think a Ferrari would suit me. Santa, I've been a really good boy this year. Oh, a Porsche. No, I wouldn't like a Porsche. It'd have to be a Ferrari. A red one. A red Ferrari. Getting up above Garda now. It's a beautiful warm day. I've got the window open and the air is full of the scent of jasmine. It doesn't get any better than this. Now I've got the smell of freshly cut grass. The Alps in the summer. Delightful. Look at this. I feel like I'm in Corleone now. Just coming down Corleone. Here we are in this valley called the Rendena Valley. Really nice, charming little place. I like it because it's not too touristy. It just feels like a lovely area. Real Italy, I'd call this. Vigo Rendena. Rendena. Some brilliant little shops. You can buy, like, you know, what we'd call artisan, bespoke, craft pasta. and the shops here, and it doesn't cost you, how do they say in Italiano? Un occhio della testa, which is the equivalent of an arm and a leg. Yeah.
Here we are, folks. Come with me. I remember this little place from last time. Look at this place. Does that not look like the most exciting little place that you want to go to? And check out what you can buy, what you can spend money on. Oh no, stuff made of wood. This is my weakness. I can't resist things made of wood, especially alpine things. Look at all this stuff. Baby, I got it. What do you... Oh, look at all that wine. Oh. So what do I want my house to look like? Let's go inside. Cheese. And stuff made out of wood. Oh, look at this. Cured meats. All these different sorts of meats over here. I'm definitely going to get some guanciale, one of my favourites. Local honey. Sausage.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. We're doing the same thing. Such a great shop. Yes, plenty of trinkets to purchase here, and I had my photo taken with one of the locals.
Some proper snowy peak mountains up there. We are going into the hills today, guys. Pinzolo! Finally! I love this town. I love lots of things, but I do love this town. I've got very fond memories of staying here a couple of years ago. Bit of a grimy campsite, but I just really like the town. It's really, really nice. These avenue of trees here. An old Italian lady crossing the street. So I'm going to have to go into the local little co-op and get some focaccia, because the fresh focaccia there is absolutely stunning.
This stuff here.
Conchipola?
This stuff. It's just heaven. Look at that. Here we are, there's a little market going on today. I've got my focaccia, and last time I was here, I also had a lovely little box of fried calamari. And the van is here again today. There's a big queue, look, it must be popular. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to get my calamari. A bit chaotic here, it's all been poured out. I think I've just missed my turn. You have to get a little ticket from the ticket machine. I think I've missed my turn, which is a shame. Very, very exciting though, very Italian.
Just climbing up out of Pinzolo now, on the way to the Madonna, and in a second we're going to get a fantastic view. Last time I was here there was clouds everywhere, and I drove down this road about 5 times and never saw it. But today is a beautiful clear day, so I'm hoping we're going to see the whole range. Well, here they are, and they must be the most beautiful mountains in the world. From the calm, idyllic waters of Lake Garda, these are equally breathtaking. They're quite intimidating and exciting at the same time. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. They really are magnificent.
Yes, indeed they are, and I'm just going to leave you with a bit of silence here to enjoy.
So here's the old Madonna. It's very, very, very quiet. I'm hoping the ski lift is open. Of course, there's always the old dreaded European lunchtime where everything stops for 2 hours. Alright, well, total cock up to start with. Said it was quiet. The ski lift's not working, which is awful. It's a disaster. So I'm just gonna have to walk up. But on the upside, saving me a lot of money, and just think of all the good it's going to be doing me, all that extra exercise.
So yeah, starting through woodland and a lovely, delicate Clematis alpina. A member of the Ranunculacea family, so, you know, the buttercups, pulsatilla, anemones, that sort of thing, aquilegia. You never think they're in the same family, would you? But imagine a Clematis seed head, and then think of a pulsatilla seed head. Very similar. A little Solomon seal, Polygonatum verticillatum, tiny flowers in this little upright bush, and a little green orchid, Coeloglossum viridi, the frog orchid. Got Hepatica nobilis leaves here, which were putting on such a fine show in the Maritimes a month ago. Yes, long since over here, sadly. Our old friend, the little butterwort, Pinguicula alpina, and that lovely gentian blue there on the right, Gentiana verna. But another lovely blue, Pulmonaria montana. Isn't that quite a fetching blue as well? And here, we all know the old bugle, the old garden bugle, the Juga, but the Juga pyramidalis up here. That lovely little white outlining of hairs on the outside of the, I guess they're bracts, the inky blackish bracts, and those violet flowers, caught with the light behind it, is really quite a stunning little plant. Look at this, these two little sods on this lily here. They devastate them in the garden at home. And again, thought the poor lilies might be free of them up here, but no, little buggers. Right, as we ascend out of the woodland, we start to see a few more alpine sort of things. Astra alpina here, a lovely little pink daisy. We saw it yesterday, Polygala chamaebuxus in its cream and yellow flowered form. Here it is on the right in its pink and yellow flowered form. Isn't that wonderful? What a lovely... It's not really pink, is it? It's magenta. It's very deep. And just on the edge there, you can see the Dryas. And here's a much better photo. Look at that. What a combo. Dryas octopetala and the Polygala. Lovely bedfellows. A bit of a classic alpine scene with a lovely little alpine plant in the foreground and some mountains in the back. Globularia meridionalis. And look, another little mountain scene. Flowery turf. Isn't that just idyllic? Well, here's a magical spot. There's the Dolomites. And we turn around across this little Alp here. And there's the Adamello. So we've got the Dolomitic limestone. And that is some granite. And below there, just down there, is Madonna di Campiglio, at the head of the Rendendendendendendena Valley. Sorry, I just can't help it. Sorry. Let's go back to the Dolomites. Okay, now I think Bacon talks about the Madonna in this respect. It's not really that full of flowers in comparison to perhaps the Pordoi or the Pastorole or something like that. However, there is this one plant up here. Check this out. This Gentiana orchidus with these lovely sort of white edges. Isn't it just divine? What a plant. It wasn't just one little patch of it. It seemed to keep occurring. There wasn't loads of it, but it seemed to be a plant particular to this area. Oh, look at that one. I mean, that's delightful. Oh, what an inky wonder. Oh, God. It's absolutely beautiful. You know what it deserves? Oh, slightly different angle here, showing the trumpetness of these little gentian. More Ranunculaceae, a little Callianthemum coriandrifolium, I believe this one to be. And look, this little visitor I had in my hand, I don't know what it is, some sort of little mothy butterfly thing. Solnella alpina. Even the old daisy looks good up here. Bellus perennis. What a lovely little chap. And while we have a look at this little vista here, I will confess I didn't actually get as far as going to see the Dolomitic cliff faces themselves, which may well have held a very different and more exciting flora. But I just didn't get over there. Sorry. Quite funny, I'm getting screamed at by a marmot. Never really understood the appeal of selfie sticks. I'm actually really starting to get into this. Look. Good, isn't it? This is the life. I'm not moving. Alright, I'm going to have a very, very quick bit of lunch and then I'm going to go because the clouds are coming in. I felt a spit of rain and I think it's going to get very, very cold and very damp up here in a minute. But I just wanted to share with you this focaccia. Camera wanted to do it as well. It's like in cloud. Right, now I'm sure you're wondering what I'm showing you here. This is Pulsatilla venalis, another one of my favourites. Okay, this is it in seed, it's done its thing. Here it is in flower, in the Dolomites also by the Dryzinnen, in the Swiss Engadine. What a gorgeous little flower. It doesn't grow all gracefully. And this is the perfect time to have a quote from one of my heroes, Reginald Farrer. For only he can say these things the way they should be said. Oh, and I should say he still refers to it as Anemone venalis, rather than Pulsatilla venalis, as it was known then. Here we go. I love the Lady of the Snow, and have praised her with a warmth that I've been told is in excess of her deserts. Yet her stemless great pearly cups, all filmed outside with a silk of violet and golden russet iridescence, are lovely in the extreme when you see them in the hills. But I do confess that I wish Anemone Venalis would condescend to grow old with the self-confident frankness of his sisters, who have magnificent tousled heads of silver fluff. Anemone Venalis is still trying to retain her youthful decorations, and ends up looking like a raddled, unreverend dowager in a chestnut wig. Poor Pulsatilla Venalis. Well, the sun actually came out again, and here we've got the old Dryas and a little Daphne neorum basking in it. A little orchid, a Dactylorhiza sambucina in both its colour forms, and another little nice globularia, a Globularia cordifolia, and that's exactly the sort of plant you'd love growing in a trough, isn't it? Look at that lovely compact form. Here we go, there's the old Dolomites, a bit of a signpost, that's what we see when we're going walking. So back down the path, and we've got a bit of an A-B situation here. Which view do you prefer? A, the flowery turf with the Dolomites in the background, or B, the flowery turf with the Adamello in the background? Answer on a postcard, please.
Vino tempo.
Patience, one-track mind. Okay, there it is, the little Madonna, nestled in the valley. Off we go.
You're not going to believe this, right? Look. A cable car. They're running. Now, what bothers me about this, there was two people, right? There was one chap that was sat there, quite friendly, he seemed. I said, is it open? No, not open until the 25th. Okay. There's another lady sat outside the office, the base camp, the station, on her phone. I stood in front of it. I looked around, like, you know, I gave the international body language that I was looking to see if it was open or not, that I was a tourist, that I was foreign, that I needed help, and she wouldn't get off her phone. I stood in front of her for like 2 minutes with a nice sort of like... And she wouldn't get off her phone to speak to me. I was going to ask her if it was running. Actually, there's a third chap as well. La fanivia è aperta. Non lo so, non lo so. It is bloody open, look!
Silence.
Okay, well, it seems to have stopped. Maybe they were just testing it. I'll stop writing my angry letter now.
On the way back down, spotted this rather nice little Hormonum pyreneicum. A lovely little rosette of crinkly leaves. It's one of those things when you do see it in the Pyrenees, you always want it to be Ramanda Myconi, and it's not. Anyway, so here we are, finally back at the Madonna, and it was time to start thinking about dinner.
Where can I get fresh pasta, I asked. Casa del Tortellino. Certo. Just what I was looking for. Some nice, fresh, homemade pasta.
Pasta is not easy to find in Italy now because it's hard work.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Imagine the tragic day when we can't even get fresh pasta in Italy. What is the world coming to? Anyway, for today I had my pasta and it was time to make the long drive back down to Garda.
Very nice, there we go, look at that. When you come to Italy, you want to have some fresh pasta, so put a bit of speck there, a bit of tomato, these taste of tomato. So these little things here, filled gnocchi, which I've never ever had before. So I'm really excited about trying these. Of course I'm English, so I overcook them. These are little specialities of sort of the region. Everywhere does them differently apparently. Strangolo prete, I think they're called, which translates as priest chokers, because they're these little things and priests used to gorge themselves on them. And of course, the old focaccia, all washed down and lovely. Look at the size of that. It's got to get, ooh, quite a selection.
Now, where were we?
Vino tempo. Well, buonasera, everyone. Here's the bit I'm sure you've all been waiting for, the wine tasting. First one, Lugano. I saw a couple of friends the other night, hello Isla, hello Matt, who recommended I try this. It's just south of Lake Garda actually, so it's very local. Chin chin. Oh yes, quite delightful on the nose. I'm getting some green apples, some gooseberries, a little bit tropical as well. Let's try it. Ooh, it's dry and delicate. Dry and delicate. Very nice. I can definitely see myself sitting in the sun in the south of Lake Garda and enjoying some of that in my swimming trunks. Another local one, Valpolicella Ripasso, made from the grapes that have already been pressed for Amarone. Let's try it. Delightful. Cherries, black fruit. Quite wonderful. I absolutely love it. Amarone is really, really rich. Ripasso is not quite as rich. It's a lovely intermediate. There's an earthiness to it. It's quite lovely. If you've not tried it, go and try it. Sainsbury's have got it. Tesco got it. Now, it's quite a big measure, the last one. I'm going to take a bit more easy with this one. Another local one of my favourites. I never knew about it until the first time I came to Garda and I had it in a restaurant. Bardolino. Chin Chin. It's much more subtle than the Ripasso. I think it's made from similar grapes. It's a lovely wine. Again, you know, sat by the lake, enjoying some fine food. Thinking, reflecting, enjoying, being. Salute.
Well, thank you for those little pearls of wisdom. And thanks everyone for watching. Lovely day again. See you all for day 3 tomorrow, where we'll be going looking for the Daphne and Saxifraga tominensis. Buonasera.